Hey everybody, this is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex, and I just wanted to do a quick weekend wrap-up video for you guys before I head out on a date with my wife. Got a couple of things to cover, so I would ask if you can hang tight until I end the video. Don't go anywhere until the end. Let me show you a couple of setups that happened. Today is Friday, January 10th, 2020. All right, brand new year, and markets are about to close in about 30 minutes for the weekend, but I want to kind of show you setups here's AUD, USD, one of my favorite pairs because it runs kind of smoothly, even though we got NFP and all those different things, which NFP, non-farm payroll, happened today. For new people who don't know what that is, it's a reporting of the numbers for the U.S. as far as employment or unemployment. And actually, the numbers came out today disappointing the markets, but the market still absorbed it well and kept it moving. It just gave a temporary spike. But anyway, here's the 4-hour chart. You can see this right here. This is a live trade. As I'm talking, you can possibly, now the market is moving slow, so you'll watch this number. See, it just moved. So you can see this is a live trade. I'm still in. I'm going to show you a couple of different setups. But as you can see right here on the triple arrows, came in on the 4-hour and came again right here. And came again, and this is the one I took to the upside, okay? We also have a signal service. And so you might want to, once you join, let me be clear on this so you'll understand. What happens is you have to sign up for the trading system first, because once we send out signals, what our goal is for you to be educated on how we take the trades and make determinations, okay? For between me, it's 3 of us who sends out signals, and 2 of us use pretty much the same system. One of them, he actually uses his own system, which is the Ichimoku Cloud style, and he's killing it. Oh my God, those signals are a beast. But anyway, purchase the system first, and then as you're going through the tutorials, because once you sign up, you have instant access. You don't have to wait on us or anything else. The same username and password that you created, just log back in, and you'll have instant access. In step number 5, there you have the option to join the signal service, the pricing to be there and everything else. And what's even better, and I'm sorry for sidelighting, I'm gonna get back to the charts. What's even better is because you don't just get signals. There's Miss Jenny, who's a freaking trading beast. She actually performs live scalping sessions for those who like to scalp, because I'm not a fan of scalping unless you know what you're doing. So if you want to learn how to scalp and do it well, then that's part of the signal service. It's not an extra charge. It's part of the subscription to the signal service, okay? But the purchasing of the system is only a one-time cost, and the free classes that we do with it, okay? So anyway, let me show you guys this real quick. And I'll probably close this one out, get my 45 pips. It's going into the weekend. It looks like it's hitting a support, may pull back and then shoot up some more. Could do that. Either way it goes, let me show you a couple of other trades. So anyway, triple arrows came in, it shot up, triple arrows came down. Came up, said go down, now it said go up. Pretty good pips, right? All right, let me show you another trade. This is the Euro USD. A lot of people like trading that. Let me go to the 1 hour, and boom, let me move my head out the way. And you can see this one's currently up 13 pips. So it's still in a downtrend, but you see it played the pullback very well. So I'll be closing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and close that one now in front of you guys. Get my money on that one. And the same thing on this one. Let me get my 45 pips. So that's about what? 60, 13, that's about 50, close to 60 pips right there, just between them two, right? And I'm closing them out right in front of you guys. Let me take my money and run. It's heading into the weekend. Let me look at another one. The Euro Swiss was another one that I was in. This one I'm only up a short amount of pips, not many. But as you can see, the market on this one is just choppy. It's just sideways and not going anywhere. So this is one I'll take some more pips, close it out for the weekend. But here, I'm going to actually give you an example of a free setup, okay? A free trade that you could have took, okay? And you want to keep your eye on it next week. Now, I will say this. Next week, and I know a lot of students in my class watch these videos, you absolutely want to be in class on Tuesday if you're not part of the Signals group, because Signals group have their own class and live trade sessions on Tuesday as well. But if you're just in the regular group, oh my God, I got some fire for you, okay? I got something beastie to show you, okay? And it's just gonna make you a lot of pips. But anyway, let me show you a free trade for those who are looking to see, okay, what about an actual setup that you know, as proof that Okay, let me give you one. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, we made a bundle on it the first time. Let me move my head out the way. So if I bring my screen over a little bit, you'll see we made money on the first drop from the Signals group. We told them, hey, get in this trade. Look, it made some good pips. Let me unlock my charts and you'll see it. So we sent out the signal the first go round, okay, and boom, it dropped, okay. Then the market shot back up for a retest, and here it is. As you can see, I'm currently in this trade, okay. I'm in this trade. So if you have never traded with us and you're doubting whether you should or should not, here's a live trade that we have just entered in, and we're holding it, and this is after NFP. You can clearly see this is on the USD, JPY, 1 hour charts. Here it is. And we always verify the trades before we take the trades. Why do we do that? Because sometimes the market makers will manipulate the market. So we look for additional confirmations, which you will learn once you join. I'll give you an example. So if we're looking at the triple arrows to the downside, okay, and there are other confirmations I'm just not going to show you on the screen. I'm not going to give you everything, but I'm just showing you a setup that's very pretty. As you can see, it worked here, dropped, then right here, triple arrow shot up, boom, huge move. And then look, it's sitting right here. Why do we know that this one is possibly going to be a very, very good trade? I'll show you an example why. We'll go out to higher time frames sometimes and, you know, take a look at what's going on. And what do you see here on the daily? Okay, what do you see? Triples. It's just retesting, retesting, retesting. So after it's retested many times, what do you think the next step is going to be? Okay, so don't say I didn't give you something for free. Don't say that, oh, you're always showing old trades. You know, I won't show me an example of a fresh trade. Okay, yep, there it is. Okay, there it is. Don't say I didn't give you a free warning on this one. And today is what? And you can see it was only up 1 point something pips. Now it's up 2.2, 2.3. 2.2 now. So you can see the market is really, really slow because it's about to close. But again, this is what we can help you to do. I got an email earlier from somebody who's saying, man, you know what? For the first time in my life, I'm making hundreds of pips. Well, thank you very much. This is what we're going to teach you how to do. If you never traded before, that's okay. Because we get emails saying, hey, do you teach brand new traders? Yes, we do. That's why we also have the live trade sessions during the week on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and Wednesday night. Okay, and there's 3 of us who teach those various classes where you can join in, ask questions and all those different things and help you along to make sure you're successful. And that does not cost any extra. It's part of the program. So once you purchase the trading system, those classes are free. The only thing that's extra is if you decide to elect to join the signal service, which will send out signals, and you'll be included with the signal service, which is really cheap as well. The signal service will include the live scalping sessions with Miss Jenny, okay? But other than that, we don't charge a whole lot for what we do. A lot of companies do, we don't, because we have a lot of traders from all over the world, and some are from poorer countries. That's the reason why we have never raised our prices too much. Other than to include for tax, the government needed their money, so we had to include tax. But other than that, we've never raised our prices. And so I don't foresee us doing that anytime soon in the future. But I will tell you this, if you join this weekend, you're going to be coming in right on time because I'm going to be teaching a class on Tuesday. I'm going to be showing every member of the trading family something fresh to help you increase even more pips. But I will probably only do it one time. So you got one chance to get your hind parts in the class on Tuesday with me. If you're not in the signal service, or if you haven't signed up, you better do it this weekend. And don't keep asking me to repeat the class because I will not do it. Join. And I mean, some opportunities, they come once. You understand what I'm saying? And opportunities don't wait for you. You have to be ready for the opportunities. So for the Super Easy Forex family, I'll be doing my usual Sunday video to give you heads up on news events and different stuff to remind you, hey, make sure you're in class on time on Tuesday. But if you haven't signed up, this is your time. You better sign up this weekend and be ready. And the links for the classes will be provided to you in the tutorials, okay? So everything you need to be in the tutorials. If you haven't join this weekend, okay? So don't say I didn't show you a setup. Okay, don't say I didn't give you a setup. You see it with your own eyes, okay? You see it with your own eyes. Now, we do use additional confirmations, but I'm just showing you an example of a very, very beautiful setup, okay? Look at what happened last time. Watch this. Let's measure the pips last time, okay? Watch this. Went all the way down, and that was 198 pips, just say 200 pips on that one move. Then it went back up to the upside. And stay, don't go nowhere because I got one more thing to share with you guys. Then it went back up for another 200 pips. Do you see what I'm saying? Some of these moves will be big, some will be small, like this one here. Look, I'll show you again. Here goes something else. Same pair. Triple arrows is right here. You see that? It went sideways for a little bit and then dropped and gave us, what, 45 pips? Then it came back up again. Triples, 1, 2, and then boom, right there. That's your entry. Came up. Gave you about 37 pips. So yeah, those were the little short moves, but then boom, look at these massive ones, 200, 200. And now this is sitting way at the top. What you think this one gonna do? Ooh, 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 that's some good stuff, right? Okay, so anyway, let me show you guys one more thing I wanted to share with you because, you know, a lot of people, we had got some emails from people saying, well, you know, you claim that you be donating money, you know, but, you know, you scammer people. You use that as a pitch to say that, you know, just to get people in. I don't need a pitch. Either you join or you don't join. I really don't care. You understand what I'm saying? I don't beg for clients. That's the one thing I'm not going to do. I just show opportunity, and if you want to join, join. If you don't, you don't. Okay? I really don't care. That's why some of my videos I do out of the car. I just want to talk to you, and if I feel like talking to you to encourage you, then take the encouragement. If you don't want it, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. You're making it more than what it is. I don't care whether you join or don't join. That's a decision for you. But I wanted to show proof because here's another email that we got showing proof that, you know, we do make our donations. Look, this is from who? Food for the Poor, okay? And when did they send this? January 9th, what? 2020. So that just means we just got this email yesterday, and look at what it says. Thank you. Dear Super Easy Forex, okay, Dear Super Easy, they call me Super Easy. That's our company. Dear Super Easy, thank you for supporting the poorest brothers and sisters in 2019. While we could never repay the compassion and generosity that you have exhibited this past year, we would like to share with you our 2019 photos of the year. Thank you again for all you do, and may your new year be filled with joy and prosperity. Okay? And as you can see, this is from who? Food for the Poor. This is just one of many organizations that we support. But the reason I'm doing that is because and that's the reason why, you know, and let me say why I'm saying that, because every time people sign up with us, we actually take money from your signups and we donate it to these companies. That's why we don't have a refund policy, because we take that money and give it away. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm not worried about raising prices. That's why I'm not price gouging people. Why? Because we don't keep it. A lot of that money, we're just giving it out to different organizations, different people who we know are hurting and things like that. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal to me whether a person joins or don't join. Why? Because it's not like I'm starving for money, but these companies and these organizations around the world really need the money. The reason why I showed that is proof, because this is where a lot of your money is going, to these organizations. And we got accused of, oh man, they just using it as a ploy to get people to sign up. Again, don't sign up if you don't want to. Nobody's forcing your hand. But for those who wanted to know, hey, do you guys really do that? Here's a proper email from an organization. You can call them up yourself and say, hey, are you familiar with Super Easy Forex? And ask them for yourself. Again, we don't have to con people. That's not our job. Our job is to try to bless people around the world, because at the end of the day, you're not my judge. I'm not your judge. We have to stand before God for what we do. And I'm certainly not going to sit there and use a ploy of donating from your sign-up fees to organizations to try to get more people to sign up. It's not worth going to hell over. You understand what I'm saying? But on the other hand, it's good for people want to know, do Do you guys really donate? Yeah, we support a lot of organizations. The ASPCA, I don't even have a pet, but I just know that there's a lot of cruelty with animal pets around the world. Autism Foundation, I mean, there's just so many orgs. The needs are so great. The needs are so great. And so my job is to kind of teach you, watch this, my job is to teach you how to trade in the markets so you can make some profits. And once you make profits, which, by the way, we also have a organization, part of our organization, we do referral fees, so every person you refer, we actually give you $100 and we pay out every Friday. I don't promote that a whole lot because I know there's a larger organization and that's pretty much their primary bread and butter of what they want to do is get a whole lot of thousands of signups because they want to push more of the affiliate program more than they do the teaching. Me, I wanted to come in and be different. I wanted to provide more of the teaching than the affiliate, although we do have an affiliate program. So we do pay out $100 per referral, unlimited. And one of the people, let me tell you, this is why we do what we do. Because one of the people in the group, him and his wife decided, because they're making money off of trading, so they don't need the money. But they do bring in a lot of referrals every week. Here's what they do with the money. They actually are helping in another country to help build a home for a poor family with the money they're making from the affiliate fees. They don't even keep it. So do you see where our thought process is? The thought process is pluck money from the market and then use it for whatever God touches your life to do. The Bible says, and there's a verse in there, and I'm not trying to get spiritual because a lot of people aren't into that, and that's fine. But there's a verse in the Bible that says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. Now, I'm not saying people who have money is all wicked, but what I am saying, there is a nest egg of money sitting somewhere, and if we learn how to tap into it, we can use those resources for just causes. Does that make sense? Okay, so when you come over, this is what our mission is. We're trying to change the world. I'm not waiting on a Republican. I ain't waiting on a Democrat. I ain't waiting on all that bullcrap that they got going on. Meanwhile, you got people like this, Food for the Poor, who's trying to feed people who's starving. You got homelessness. You got an organization that we're supporting for children and for people who was being raped. And they're trying to escape from all these different places. Right? You didn't even know about that. Yeah, we support those places. We give them funding to give these people, once they escape, a place to stay, food to eat, something to start their life over. There's a lot of bad stuff going on out there. And so we're just trying to figure a way, how can we do it? Well, best way to do it, get the money from the Forex market and then turn around and do that. And from the sales of people coming in and purchasing a trading system, guess what? We just donate out. Okay? That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. Okay. So anyway, have a great weekend. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it cleared up and gave you an understanding more about what we're here to do, what our job is as far as a trading company, what our mission is, and all those different things. I hope we answered a lot of good questions. But here's the one I didn't answer. Oh my gosh. The one question that, well, I'll cover it on another video. I said enough. I'm ready to go home. Go hang out with Nancy. So anyway, hopefully this helped. If it did, praise God. If not, just come on back next time and I'll do another video for you. Okay, bye.